Some avocado trees are precocious and they want to set fruit when very young. And what should you do about it? This is a little tree that's only about thigh, not even waist high. And I would definitely remove the fruit on such a tree. You can imagine if these little BBs were allowed to develop, they would be exposed to the sun, getting sunburned. There's no point in leaving fruit on a tree this small. Now how about a tree like this? It's closer to waist high. If it sets fruit, should you let it hold that fruit? I mean, look, the little fruitlets here, they're under the shade of some leaves. It's got more leaf coverage. I still wouldn't let a tree of this size hold fruit. And it's because you're making a trade-off of the tree's energy being spent on that fruit development versus leaf and shoot growth. And I would rather, this is just a personal thing, you can do whatever you want, but I'd rather let this tree grow leaves and branches this year so that it's about as tall as me next year and it can bloom and carry a crop for real. Now here's a tree that's ready to go, and I wouldn't remove fruit from it. It's about head high, and it's just a year older than that last tree. It was planted from a little 3.5 gallon sleeve or a 5 gallon pot size, and it grew this much in a year. You know, that's good growth. And so I wouldn't remove fruit from this size tree. The thing is, the truth is, you're not guaranteed that that tree is going to bloom the following year. So this tree in particular, it had a really weak bloom this year. And so I didn't really need to make a choice of removing fruit because it barely bloomed anyway. So you're not guaranteed that your tree is going to come back and bloom and set fruit once it's at the height you want. But at least you've got that nice solid canopy now. And it can hold a real crop, and that fruit can be shaded from the sun, not stunting the growth of the tree anymore. So that's my rule of thumb. Wait till it's about head high and then let it fruit. If it fruits when it's smaller than that, remove.